One of the most important things you can do is have a very strong interview process. The way that you can do this is by adding structure, meaning that every single candidate is receiving the exact same questions. You can deviate from this a little bit and ask follow up questions if you don't think you get the right answers. But asking these questions to every single candidate helps you compare them accurately. Sales potential, if we're hiring for a salesperson, hiring somebody with strong sales potential is the first thing we want to look for. But how are we going to define sales potential? We look at being able to build a network, explain the products, using multiple sales tactics, overcoming objections, their true sales potential. And then we want to look at trust. Do they have integrity? Are they going to fit with the moral compass of the company? Do they value customer service? We look at excellence. So that means performing the job duties with quality. In a roofing company, this is so important because it's not just what you make, it's what you keep. And having quality results is just as important as bringing in revenue. Growth means that they're going to be wanting to evolve and learn better skills. They can adapt. Communication, they speak clearly, maintain eye contact. Professionalism, somebody with a proper appearance. We don't want somebody coming in there with raggedy jeans and facial tattoos. Somebody that if they show up at the door, they're going to be well received. This is what we're going to be rating the candidates on. So as you're asking the specific questions, you're going to keep in mind the rating scale. The way that you can rate is by using this entire scale. So the response indicates that he or she needs considerable development in order to perform acceptably in the job. Or the response indicate that they would excel in this area of the job, or everything in between. So feel free to use the whole rating scale. This is going to tell us how they stack up. What's great about this rating scale is when you're coming in and you're saying, okay, they've got pretty good sales potential. They fit great with the moral values of the company. They've got plenty of customer experience, customer service experience. That's going to be great. Really strong um, commitment to quality. Not so sure about the growth. Some of their communication is about average, but they are very professional. So this is going to come out with a development plan. So now when you hire this person, we're going beyond a yes or a no, which is all we had to go on before, or a gut feeling, which comes with so many problems. Because oftentimes in interviews, we're making the hiring decision within the first minute of the interview. So we don't even give people a chance, or we're weeding people out too soon, or they appear to be similar to us. So we just automatically think they're going to be great. But this holds us accountable. I also like having multiple people use this rating scale because now you can discuss the strengths and weaknesses of a candidate. If the owner is not in the interviews and the sales manager or another HR person is conducting interviews, we can now talk about why we think they're great or why we think they need improvement. And at the end, you'll be able to compare these scores across multiple candidates. Oftentimes in sales, we'll be hiring multiple people. But when you're going to hire an admin, accounts receivable, production manager, we may have three really great candidates. And how are we going to choose between them? And this is going to keep you on track and be able to hold you accountable to the results.